Welcome to Divine Hand for another soulful, insightful, spiritual message. Take what resonate, leave what doesn't, collective. Now, I pre-pulled some cards from my Oracle deck and I pre-pulled a little bit of tarot, and we're going to add to that. Um, so let's get started. So like this is my going to be my second time recording this video. So somebody don't want this message out, okay? But we gonna make sure it does reach the right correct people, okay? So we have the depth card, we have the chasing card, we have the mistake card, we have the memories card, the divine masculine, soulmates, hoping, and cloudy vision, okay? So what I'm getting intuitively is like you may be a queen of pentacles, okay? Um in the upright, okay? There's going to be a need for you to trust your inner knowing, right? You're very trustworthy and loyal to divine femme. Okay, so this straight off the back is about a divine masculine. Okay, this divine masculine is the energy of internal process right now. Okay, they are revisiting old memories, recognizing mistakes they have made with their ego. Okay, or maybe from their fears. Okay, there is a longing here, right? There's almost like a magnetic pull. Okay, they still feel this soulmate connection very strongly. Okay, but the presence of the cloudy judgment card, here we go, right here, I'm trying to lift it up. Okay, cloudy judgment, this shows that they still struggling with clarity. Okay, like clarity and maybe direction for to how to come towards you, divine collective. Okay, so they want to chase this connection, but they unfortunately they don't know how to approach you in a grounded in a healthier way. Okay, collective. Even so, they are just still hoping, still waiting, still watching. Okay, they still are very much so emotionally attached to you. Okay, and so this is someone who is trying to find, their balance. They trying to find, um, they trying to find their way after they lost their way. Okay. So I pre-pulled some cards with this and let's get into it. I pulled the Knight of Wands, right? And the Knight of Wands is like an impulsive energy, okay? This is like a divine masculine wanting to rush in, okay? This person that may be acting on their passion for you, collective, okay? Um they want to be closer to you, okay? This Knight of Wands can also reflect mistakes that they made impulsively, okay? Um they want to move towards you, but their clarity isn't perfect right now. So the next card I pulled was the Knight of Swords. Okay, and so the Knight of Swords is saying basically they want to do the right thing. Okay, they want to behave maturely. Okay, they want to communicate clearly. Okay, they want to make the right decisions. Okay, they ready to shift. They may be shifting into clarity, trying to think deeply or deeper, more serious. Okay, learning and taking responsibility. Okay, and they may be trying to get their mind straight so they don't repeat old patterns. Okay, so the next card I have is the Ten of Pentacles, and this is my soulmate legacy card. All right, this reflects the Oracle card, the soulmate. Okay, this envisions you as a part of a long term life. They envision you as a long-term partner, okay? They envision you as family, right? A commitment, okay? They want to share a future with you, right? They want a real partnership with you. This is like their ideal outcome, okay? So the next card I have is the Nine of Pentacles, and this is like the hoping and admiring you card, okay? So they having hopes and memories of you, collective. They see you as strong, independent, glowing, okay, um successful, all right. They may even be proud of you. Okay, sorry, that's my grandson in the back. They admire you from a distance, right. They watching you grow. They are um they might they might even be reflecting on what they lost, okay? So my next so sorry about that. So the next card I pulled was the Five of Pentacles. And this is like they feeling shut out, okay? They may be even missing you, collective, okay? They this is like directly tied to their mistakes, right? The memories, right? Feeling the consequences of their actions, right? This is them feeling lost, the loss of you, okay? Emotional coldness that you may show them, right? This is them feeling left out, disconnected, right? Their regret is very strong, okay? Um, it's like this is why they're having this emotional cloudiness, okay? So the next card I pulled was the Six of Pentacles, and this is like making something right. So this is like, balance, reciprocation, okay? Giving and taking, okay? This is like repairing their mistakes, repairing balance, right? This is often a more effort they want to put, okay? They want to give what they didn't give before, okay? So um basically divine masculine is going through an awakening, okay? They are reviewing, past mistakes. They missing the closeness that you guys had, and the feeling that the soulmate type gave them, okay? A sense of security, right? A sense of nourishment, okay? So in some way they fed off your positive energy, okay? Collective is what I'm getting here, right? And like I said, you may be a Queen of Pentacles. You don't have to be, but this is like you're in this energy of being nurturing and grounding, okay? You're planting solid seeds with solid people, right? You could be a baby mother, or just a nurturing mother, okay? If you're not their baby mother. Now we have the Magician card, right? So they running towards you with the Knight of Wands. So they running towards you with the Knight of Wands to manifest. Next card we have is Lovers. So they want to manifest, a lovers, and this is your soulmate, right? So they is totally bonded to you. You may have learned your lessons from this soulmate and then close that cycle. Okay. um they want the family. The Four of Wands is the next one we have, under the Ten of Pentacles. So they do want some type of stability, family gathering, but they quite confused. They don't know how the Swords. They don't know how to approach you. You're single, you're strong, and then I got the Empress card. So it's like, you're in this Empress energy. Sorry. You're in this Empress energy, and they don't really, it could be a King of Pentacles, okay? We got the King of Pentacles in the earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And so they kind of want to be your match. They see you as your match because we got the Queen and King of Pentacles up here, okay? So, they may have learned from you over time, like they were walking, but you were divinely guided to walk away from this person because something that was an imbalance in y'all marriage. Y'all might have been married too. Y'all might have been married, all right, and there was some type of imbalance within y'all marriage, and this is why God came through and tore it down. Okay, it could have been a third party or just family friends in their ear and stuff like that. Okay, is what I'm getting, and it left them quite confused. Okay, so see.